Sometimes I swear to God I forget how this Blade camera works. But here's some lovely construction work in the background. But I'm excited, and I said fuck going to class today because it's pointless. And mainly because of this, my new laptop. Though it's not actually new, refurbished, because I'm a cheap motherfucker. That is my, yeah. I buy almost everything refurbished. Well, laptop wise, computer hardware like servers and desktops, don't buy refurbished. That's just asking for trouble. But laptops have a little bit better quality control because of the cost of having that returned is much higher. So companies really want to make sure their laptops are good to go. Don't even have original packaging or anything. Look at this. It's that basically like shrink wrapped on, where it folds down and it holds the laptop in place. It doesn't shake about. It's actually really nice because they don't have to deal with things like foam and other nonsense like that. Ooh, is this the extended battery? No way. Hell yeah, it came with the extended battery. I didn't even know. Or is it just missing pieces? I don't know. Guessing not. Oh, this used to be a display model. Look at that. It's got some nice little wear on the lock there. So I wonder what the hell they did to it. Why can't I open this? Okay. It's got a latch. Oh my gosh, laptops with latches at the top, so that when it closes, actually closes. You have to click it open. Oh my god, it's beautiful. And the point I really want to make with this laptop, and why I love it so, right in the middle of the keyboard, there's a nub. A nub. I love nubs. Nubs on keyboards are great, especially on laptops, because who the fuck looks trackpad? Trackpads suck. You want the keyboard nub. So let's see, does it have any power? Boot this bad boy up. Let's see. Though I will say, I'm not the biggest fan of Dell's. What is that? See this? Let's see. There's a little, like, wireless signal there. I wonder if that means hotspot. Or wireless charging? That'd be weird. It's got a little finger indicator thing. It's pointless. Don't even want that. Wi-Fi, LED, Bluetooth. That's good. What? Oh, it's that symbol right there? That one? That means cell towers. Though I didn't get the module for that. Dell Precision M4500. So okay, they did at least a fresh install in operating, but the important thing of this laptop, Windows 7 and a Core i7. So I actually have proper quad cores in this, and Windows 7. None of that Windows 8.1 bullshit that's been on the current laptops of late. Windows 7 Professional. That's very good. So I've decided I'm not going to go to school today because I'm going to stay home, get this bad boy set up. I'm actually probably just going to unplug the SSD from my current laptop. This guy, which is an Ultrabook, and you might think, why would you go from a super thin, super light, super nice little Ultrabook to something big and heavy like this? I'll tell you why. This is thin. This is light. This is small, right? It's got a 12 by 728 screen, keyboard, all that. It's fine. Great. Look how small this is. How big of a battery do you think's in this? This entire thing is almost all battery, and it's ridiculously small. And I've used it for the past, I don't know, 2-3 years, and the battery life is just dead. And to get a replacement battery for this is about 80 to 120 bucks for like the cheapy off the shelf ones, and Asus doesn't even sell replacement batteries for these anymore. So, and because ports on the sides are dying, and I keep soldering to fix them, and only lasts so long, and it's just, and the keyboard only works half the time because there's something wrong with its connectors or the driver or something's gone wonky, and it's just falling apart, and it's scratched to all hell in the corners and bent up, and you'll actually see this panel actually comes off because I took it apart once. I took off all the screws on the sides to remove the hard drive and the RAM module, to then upgrade it to 8 gigs of memory and put an SSD in there, which would increase the battery life by 10% or so, which was great. But the screws had a little bit of glue in them, and that glue is what was actually holding them in. The actual teeth of the screw and the nuts they were going into weren't strong enough to properly hold them in place. So once I broke that glue, taking it apart, one by one all the screws started falling, and I only have, out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I have 3 left. And one of them actually isn't holding it onto yet because it got jammed. So I only actually have 2 holding it together, which is bad. So now I got this one. It's bigger, it's thicker, it's heavier, but it's got a bigger battery. The battery costs 30 bucks to replace, not 120. And it's a Dell, which has slightly higher quality assurance than Asus. Asus is great. I buy their motherboards exclusively for my computers, except for this one, but that's because I built it long before I knew what I was doing. And this one has a nice 1080p screen. I'm super excited about that because I can't stand opening up video files on this that were 1080p and the awkward downscaling they got when they went to 1280 by 728 or whatever the hell this one is. So now I'll have proper 1080p. It might still be integrated graphics, and people might say, why the hell would you buy an integrated graphics laptop on purpose? I do this every time because I love to game. I'm a gamer. That's what I do. In fact, I just spent 3 hours this morning playing Crysis 3 because I never actually got around to playing it. This laptop can't play shit. That laptop can't play shit. Because when I'm sitting at school and I gotta study, the last thing I want is even having the option to fucking play games. If I need to take a computer to someone's house to play games, that's what this fucking machine's for. That's why it's got a handle on top. That's why everything is basically a quick disconnect, and I have a monitor that I can carry over, and I can just take my machine over to someone's house. Gaming on laptops, I'm sorry. My laptop costs $440. You know what? It can play Solar 2 or Trine or something, maybe. My brother just spent $1,300 on a laptop, one of those really nice MSI gaming laptops, and that's great. It's a fantastic piece of machinery, but the battery life's like 2.5 hours. I mean, it's just, you're stuck to a wall regardless. This at least won't be, and I can actually go places. And a huge criticism I have of my old laptop, this one, look at the ports. We have SD, USB 3. USB 3 is good. Power, 2 more USB 3s, which are also good. HDMI out, which is good. DisplayPort out, alright, fine. And audio out. Do you think there's something missing? Like, I don't know, Ethernet? Ethernet? Not everyone's got I mean, I got Wi-Fi everywhere, but oh my god, number of times I've been at work and Wi-Fi's not been available, and I can hotspot on my phone, which is fine, but man, that gets old and it freaking ranks up my data cap to hell. And I don't have, I mean, I have unlimited data, but I have unlimited 3G data, not unlimited 4G. My 4G is like 6 gigs a month, and if I hook up my laptop to it and start streaming, you know, YouTube at even 480p, that's gonna kill my data cap in about 2 days. So finally got this shit upgraded, and now I'm gonna spend the rest of my day getting this hard drive onto this one once I get this one set up, because I want to be able to save this hard drive and keep the installation of Windows 7, because I might need that for later. You never know when you need a spare operating system that you know works. So peace out.